Hello all my Kenvians and welcome to a new episode of Discovering Steven Universe. Today the episode I'm going to be watching is Gem Hunt with thankfully with another return of Connie, one of my favorite characters on the show. And just based on the preview image, it seems like, we're going to get a lot of focus on Steven and Connie. As usual, whenever she's involved. I try to be clever on here, but it doesn't really work all the time. But after Greg the babysitter, let's see what they do in this particular episode. Really interested to see, and hopefully we have more of that main story continuing. Fingers crossed. Double fingers crossed. But alright, let's get right into it with Gem Hunt. And go.
Alright, smile. Where it looks like you're looking for a monster. Okay, now, one like you made a joke. Okay, now, do one where the joke's not that funny, but
Steven.
more like a joke that makes you think.
Okay, I think that's okay. I've got this backpack filled with everything we need to survive in the wilderness.
And I brought board games in case we get bored.
Gem is nearby.
No.
That's how. Here it comes.
Good God.
What do you do when you find it?
Call you.
And who's your favorite gem?
Pearl.
Why, thank you.
Oh, that's adorable.
Here, try it.
Thanks.
How is it?
Disgusting. Piney.
It's bad.
Well, yeah, it seems scared. Is it running from us?
What if it's running from itself?
Keep your voice down.
You're both talking at the same volume.
How's it going? This
Uh-oh.
weather has really
Hey! Over here!
I think right now would be a good time to fuse into Symphonic.
Who's that?
That was the humanoid?
Oh, another picture. Tell me when you...
Got it.
Oh. I want to see this. My parents see all of my photos, ma'am.
Begin to do something that does right by you. I would do without anything. I would even learn how to love.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm about to disturb a kitty. So, I apologize if you hear any noises. Or if I start bleeding. Aww. You want to say hi to everybody? Do you? No? You don't? Okay. That was baby Midna. She was not in the mood to be seen on camera. Okay, I'm honestly just kind of in shock at what happened at the end there. And that's where all my big questions really come from as well. Trying to get my thoughts around this. It was an enjoyable episode overall. I always, again, as I said before, I always enjoy seeing Connie and Steven being able to interact and just their relationship in these episodes. The way that Pearl was a lot of fun. It's just like, and who's your favorite gem? And then that was even followed up on later through the transmissions, because she was just like, I was just kidding, don't tell Garnet. Because obviously Garnet wants to be the favorite. But yeah, that was, I guess what I want to focus on the most is what happened there at the end. And there's not a lot happened, but the fact that Jasper apparently, it seems like she was there hunting those monsters, before they even showed up, that's probably what stirred up the activity, the corruption that Garnet sensed. But Jasper's the one hunting these monsters, and she's just taking the gems. And I don't know why. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Why she would just kind of start doing that all of a sudden. I mean, like, I could kind of understand if she was poofing, or she poofed Lapis and tried to take her. And actually, wait a second, I think, I was actually completely wrong in the previous episode, because I thought that Peridot was going to be there, but apparently she wasn't. So, anyway, that's besides the point. Random thought there. But yeah, if Jasper had poofed Lapis so she could take her and sort of like take her captive and force her to fuse again, like, that would make sense. But the fact that she's not even just going after one, but two corrupted gems, and then taking them with her, and then like bragging to Rose that, you know, look what she's got, two corrupted gems. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Because one of the commenters in the previous video, Alone at Sea, asked what I thought Jasper was going to do from there. And I can't remember exactly what I said, but my thoughts were: one, keep pursuing Lapis in an effort to, you know, try and convince / force her to come back with her and fuse again, aka what I refer to as the take on the abuser's role, the emotional abuser's role. Or she would just kind of go a bit crazier, which does seem to be a possibility, or go looking for another gem to fuse with, which I do remember saying in my reply to that comment that it seemed, I mean, as far as I can tell, the only ones that would potentially be likely to do that would be the rubies. And as far as I know, they're not back on Earth. So I don't know, kind of going along with that theory, would Jasper be looking to maybe fuse with the corrupted gems? But that doesn't make sense, because they're corrupted. They're no longer in a form in which they could fuse, isn't it? Unless she has Steven do sort of the partial healing? Maybe? I just don't know. I'm confused. I'm left utterly confused as to what Jasper's motivations here are. It just does not make sense to me. So yeah, I guess maybe that'll be expanded on in the next episode. I hope it is. But otherwise, I'm blown away by Jasper making this appearance, and am insanely curious to find out what's going to come next, and find out what her actual intention is with these corrupted gems. Does she even realize they're corrupted? Does she just think that they are a special kind of gem? Maybe. I don't know. I have no earthly idea, but only way to find out is to continue on. So, going into the next episode, which will be Crack the Whip, which leads me to think that Amethyst will be involved to some degree. As always, I just want to say thank you all for watching this episode of Discovering Steven Universe. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, as well as my thoughts, if you would like to expand on anything I had to say, keeping it spoiler-free for the future, obviously. Excuse me. But yeah, any of your thoughts on those? Anything else you'd like to talk about as far as this episode and those came before it go? And if you are at all interested in seeing episodes like this and others before they get posted to YouTube, you can become a patron over at Patreon, which there is a link to that in the description down below, as well as at the end of this video. Patreon.com/PapaKennMedia. And for as little as $1 a month, you can become a patron and start seeing these episodes early. Which, you know, sometimes I do get a little bit behind, but I will always do my best to make sure that there are some episodes available for you in the upcoming series. And again, those will go up on Patreon as they're uploaded to YouTube. But before they go public on YouTube. Just to clarify. But anyway, until next time everyone, for Crack the Whip, I am Papa Kenn, and I will see you on the next episode of Discovering Steven Universe.